I believe that everyone is sent into our path for a reason, even the ones who cross it only for a fraction of time, even the ones who break us and leave us or make us question everything we ever thought we knew. Keep your head up, as tired as you are. Love is not supposed to hurt, sweet soul, but growing does, and I know this beyond a shadow of a doubt. Even the wrong people or the wrong choices can bring us to the right places. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Epoxy Me That. How are you? I hope doing okay, and I want to thank you for showing up today. We are going to get this Bond Crafter Crystal Diamond Conch mold poured. I want to take my Eye Candy Ghost Blue pigment, it's a mica, and I want to brush it in all of these areas that we can, like the shell, the starfish, and I'm not sure what those are. And then we're going to use my Vivid dye in Lake, the color Lake, to color our resin. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to get this little thing right there and put me some of the pigment in this thing right here. And that way I can easily reach in there and get it on my brush and then brush it in my mold. And hopefully that'll give us a pretty turnout. I hope it will. And I know some of you are really excited about this mold right here. I know I am. And some of you have also said that you are as well when I first showed the mold. I had Bond Craftor reach out to me and they said that since my video came out, there has been so many purchases made of the mold. They had to order more because they was not expecting that. I've got 4 ounces mixed up right here of the Bond Craftor epoxy resin. Now we're going to go ahead and take my Vivid dye Lake, and we're going to drop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. Stir that up, see where we're at. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I don't know. Should we need one more drop? That's so, so pretty. One more drop. Okay, let's get that stirred up. And then I'm going to use something I haven't used in a while. My Crushed Crystal by Unicorn Art. Now, this stuff right here is goodness in a jar. Yes, but you do not use much at all of this stuff. So, I'm just going to just dip the stick in. And that's it. Yep, that's all we're going to need. So this container will last you a long time. It's $15 or $16 on Amazon. Yes, that's pricey, but you get, it's a 2-ounce tub And like I said, it'll last you forever because you don't use much of it. Now, this is a crystal mold, so I'm not going to be putting any alcohol in there. We're just going to go ahead and pour. Okay, how much more do we need? Doesn't look like a whole lot. But I'm going to go ahead and take my little stick here and run it through and pull those bubbles out that I see. I mean, it looks like it's full. I think it is. Yep, I'm not adding any more resin to it, because you don't want to overfill these, from my experience anyway. I seem to always do it, overfill on these crystal molds. And what that does is it gives you a lot of cleanup that you have to do on the bottom of the mold. So I don't think I'm going to add any more resin. It looks like we are filled up. Definitely. All right. I'm going to spritz some alcohol on the top there. You do whatever you want to do as far as spritzing alcohol on the top of your crystal handmade mold. I do it because I don't think it's damaging the inside of the mold, because my resin is in there and it's blocking the alcohol from reaching inside the mold to damage it. So that's why I go ahead and do it, spritz it on the outside. But if you don't want to do that, then you do not do that. Whatever you feel comfortable with doing. These molds are pricey. Yes, they are. And I get that. I truly do. Because I don't have money to throw around like that. Nope, I don't. All right. I will meet you back when it's time to demold it. I also have a new piece I'm working on. Let me move this out of the way. I'm working on this 2 more phone/tablet stands, and this mold right here was sent from one of my subscribers, Jeannie, and it's got a puzzle pieces here. It's really wet. I poured it about 35-40 minutes ago. I put candy pieces in it, and let's see, they're moving around a little bit. I put candy pieces in it, and I put oh goodness, laugh, create, and inspire. And then I cut up this iridescent bag, and I put strips that are in different shapes and sizes in the back. And the front's done in 3 different color pinks. So this is going to be the bottom part of the stand. Now what I want to do is, there's this area on the outside here that I want to fill up with these candy sprinkles and leave the inside bare for now. Just let this cure on the outer skirts of that for now. Then I have this one right here that I'm working on. This is going to be the bottom of it, which I don't have the colors all worked out on this one yet. But I have laid in my epoxy and the letters here. It says, "Let me tell you about my Jesus." And I've put white in. See? It's real sticky. I just done it a few minutes ago. And then this right here is going to go, this part will go up here. And then this is going to go down here. And it's a Band-Aid. And it says Jesus Heals. It's got little smiley faces. And I've laid the white in that too. And I've done like a brush stroke with my brush with the resin. So it'll leave like a wet water kind of look. So I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we'll see. So if you have any suggestions on the colors for this, let me know. I was thinking more like a marbled look here with 3 different colors in it. So let me know if you think that would be cute. And I don't know, maybe do the bottom part in that marble look too. I don't know. Y'all, let me know what you have as suggestions. Let's add a little bit of this pink iris glitter to our resin here. And I don't want to overwhelm it. I don't want to overdo it. So let's put a little bit more in. And then I'm going to go put this in my Airless Pro Bubble Remover Machine by Resiners. And then we'll come back, because I don't want any bubbles in it, and we'll add our sprinkles by our hand so we don't get too many in there. I'm going to put a little bit more glitter in there. Okay, I'm super satisfied with that, because it still kept the resin clear and it gave us some beautiful sparkle. So let me go put this in my machine and I'll be right back. All right, I ran it through the Airless Pro Bubble Remover Machine. I'm just gonna sprinkle some in here, and then I'm going to take that stick and I'm going to straighten them out. Are y'all ready to demold this? I'm super excited. But first, let me tell you something. I sent my pics in for next month to my rep for intoresin, and I got an email back that stated I will get those pics, but the affiliate program is changing again. So I guarantee you they're pulling back more molds from the creators. Watch. I bet that's what's about to happen. And the only ones that really are going to benefit are going to be bigger channels where everyone purchases using their discount code. It is what it is, you know. What can you do when you're such a small fish in a pond full of sharks? Okay, let's get this out of here. But I do want to thank Linda Mullins. My friend, you have definitely helped me get the molds that I do have by using my discount code. You purchase like 2 and 3 molds a month using my discount code. You have no idea how much that helps me out, Linda. And I really, truly want to thank you, my friend. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. I'm just walking around the mold, releasing it a little bit. Now let's try to get it out. Ooh, there it is. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. I love the color. There's a little star. There's a beautiful shell. That's a heart. Another heart that's a bit bigger. And then another star. That is so pretty. So pretty. And my rep contacted me from a Bond Crafter, and she told me that when my video aired last week showing this mold right here, that they sold every one of them and they had to order some more. So go ahead and order you one, get you one off of Amazon. They're only $32 because they just, that was a couple of days ago, so they should have their order in by now, hopefully. So yeah, go ahead and get you one. Look at these little bubbles right here. I'm going to call them bubbles. They may not be little bubbles, but it looks like little bubbles. I was just noticing it as I was turning it around. And they look 3D. So what that tells me is, if you put something in there, like you see in the hole right here, the little bubbles, if you put something in there while you're creating it, when you demold it, it's really going to magnify it. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to grab some of these little hearts over here. Let's lay them down on the table here, and let me show you what I mean. This is going to blow your mind. Look at that. Let me scoot that red one over. That is so cute. I can't get them on there right. Okay, I got that one. Let me move this one up a little, I think. I can't get it on there right. There we go. See how I magnified it? That's crazy. That's cute. It's so cute. So cute. So yeah, next time I create in this, I'm going to put something really cute in those little bubbles right there, so that it'll be magnified when I demold it. Now, I wouldn't do that in these, because you're not going to get that same effect from these areas. So I wouldn't do that in those. And that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want. It will be your mold if you purchase one. This is just suggestions, just my suggestions and my opinion. What I think would look the best is if you brushed it in with a color for these. Now these bubbles here, that's a different story. Those are going to be magnified, whatever you put in there. So that would be really, really cute. And I don't think there's any more. Let's see. There's a few on the side, but those aren't going to be easy to get to. I would just leave them alone. Unless you're very, you have a lot of patience. Then go for it. And I would love to see it when you're done. I think that was a really good choice of color. Doing it this color with the blue interference mica. Turned out super cute. I told you all we would talk about the I Spy lamp that we made together. Now, I didn't tell you all about this because I didn't want to ruin your Christmas, and I didn't want to bum you out on New Year's, because man, I was totally bummed about it and it really upset me. So I didn't want to pass that vibe along to you all. I wanted you to get through your Christmas, through your New Year, and then I would break it to you. Let me show you all what happened. Here's the bottom, and it's completely finished. It's domed, top coated on the top coated on the bottom, and I didn't have that glass idea yet. So this is the little silicone cabinet stoppers. Well, I had the, is that the top? No, this is the bottom. I top coated the bottom. Very pretty, shiny. And then I went to top coat the top. Or vice versa. Yeah, this is the top. This is the bottom. So I went to do this part. And I had to move some stuff around. It was Christmas time. And I had to place this in a different area. I leveled it and everything. Well, I top coated it. Watched it for about 10 minutes. And then I walked away. Because what would make it break the surface tension? You know, it's a perfect little square. Well, It did. It broke the surface tension and it drained all down the side. And there was absolutely nothing I could do about it. I literally cried. I was in tears because I had already put in so much, effort into it, getting it off to its new home when we do the drawing for it. And I really wanted it to be special. Well, remember when we was making it and I broke the little wooden casing, little box that went around the edges of it. And then that's what caused the bulging right there. See the bulge? That's what caused the bulge because I broke the frame. Well, that bulge is what broke our surface tension. And I didn't think about that. And that's why I walked away from it. So it's completely messed up. It's totally, I would not do a drawing for this. It's terrible. Completely a mess. So I've been working my hiney off to get another container filled so I could do another lamp to replace this one. So I ordered us, that's the old one, and it takes a long time for these molds to come in. I don't know why. And you have to pay the shipping on them too. So they're not cheap. I bought a new one so we could get that wooden box because we're going to need it or else it's going to bulge again. So we got a whole new mold with a frame and everything. And let me show you where I'm at with the castings. I almost have it filled again. I told you, I've been working my hiney off because I really, really want to get this replaced. I'm super bummed about what I done. It was a total accident, and I'm so sorry. But hopefully I can make it up to you by doing all of this, and we'll get another one made. And then, I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry about that. I do apologize. But hopefully it'll be well worth it when it's finished. So that's what I needed to tell you all about the lamp, and to really genuinely apologize to you. I'm so super sorry and very ashamed of myself. I should have been watching that, knowing that it had a bulge in it like that. I should have watched it longer than I did, and I would have seen it rolling off the side, and I could have babysat it until it cured. And then we wouldn't be sitting here today. Someone would be owning that thing right now. It would be in someone's house, and they could be enjoying it right now. But here we are. So we're going to keep the bottom here because there's nothing wrong with it. It turned out really pretty. So all we need to remake is the lamp part. And when I get it remade, I will show it to you all. We'll do a drawing for it. And it will go to someone that can enjoy it. And if you're interested in this beautiful conch, it will be in my shop, my Buy Me a Coffee shop. You can find that in my description box. It'll be there, but I need to do a few things to it. I would like to dome the top coat, the bottom there. Not that it needs it, but I want to add some of these glass cabochons to the bottom. That way, when it goes to its new home, if the home is maybe a lot warmer than mine, and you set this on a glass table, then it's going to try to adhere to that glass. It won't try to, it'll do it. I promise you that. So I'm going to put these little glass cabochons on the bottom with a top coat, and then that's going to protect the bottom of it and make it even nicer. So as soon as that top coat cures, I like to let my top coat cure for about a week before I put it in my shop and let it go to its new home. So you can be looking for that in my shop in about a week if anyone's interested. But that's what I'm going to end up doing to it, putting those little glass cabochons on the bottom. And what I was doing with this right here is I had turned it over to see if it was level. And it's not, because the bottom's level. It's not that the bottom's not level. The top isn't level. You see how it dips down? So when we turn it over this way to top coat it, that dip is going this way, so it's not level. So what I'll do is I'll take some of my clay right here, and I'll just roll it a little bit. Piece of glass in there or something. That hurt. Roll it a little bit like that. And then see where we need to pick it up at. About right there. So now I'm going to push down on that clay. Push it again. One more time. And now we're perfect. So that's how I'm going to top coat the bottom. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think about my conch here, and let me know what you think about Bond Crafter selling the diamond crystal molds. Are you excited about it? I want to hear it. Let me know. And it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.